Alright, time to watch Donkey Kong! Hey yo, look as time to go! Here comes Banana Slammer!
Donkey Kong!
The original Donkey Kong. From 1983 to 1985 on CBS, Ruby Spears would run an hour-long programming block called the Saturday Supercade, which would consist of a bunch of animated shorts based on popular games. Donkey Kong Jr., Frogger, Q*bert, Pitfall, Space Ace, and Kangaroo.
It's Saturday Supercade, gather round, we'll get your video friends together. Yes, Saturday Supercade is time for fun, and no one else can do it better. And it feels so right, because it's Supercade time.
With these shows being so very old and never re-airing due to their pop culture irrelevance, many of the Supercade shorts have been completely lost to history, with Frogger, Pitfall, and Kangaroo being the hardest to salvage. Even Q*bert, which Sony would later release on DVD in 2015, had to omit 2 episodes for copyright reasons.
They told him, don't you ever come around here. Don't wanna see your face, you better disappear.
Anyways, Donkey Kong is the Supercade show y'all voted for, which marks the first ever animated appearance of Donkey Kong, or Cranky Kong if you want to be a pedant, and Mario. Based on that knowledge, some of you are probably wondering, is this show just going to be Popeye? The original Donkey Kong game was going to be a Popeye game, with Popeye, Bluto, and Olive Oil. But since Nintendo lost their license, they filled in the blanks with OCs. Well, the only way to find out is to watch the first of the 19 Donkey Kong episodes, Mississippi Madness.
We're bound to pick up Donkey Kong's trail on the other side of this river, Mario.
Take a look at this, Pauline. My plan for the most perfect Donkey Kong trap ever devised.
So this show has Mario and Pauline trying to capture Donkey Kong after he escaped from their circus.
I think that deckhand looks very familiar.
I don't know. I've never seen Donkey Kong in a sailor's outfit. It could be another giant ape.
Donkey Kong!
Honestly, I don't see why you've got to bring him in here. He's clearly not a danger to anyone. He's just doing honest-to-God seaman's work. He's getting back to his roots as a stand-in for Bluto.
Donkey Kong! Missed me!
Alright, well, you've now played your one and only hand, and you've adapted the entire gameplay loop of Donkey Kong. So, where you go from here is anyone's guess.
Donkey Kong!
Wow, damn! And here I was thinking that high-pitched shrieks were exclusive to Martinet's Mario. In case you're curious, this original Mario voice was provided by Peter Optimus Prime Cullen. And the idea of him rocking an Italian accent hadn't even crossed people's minds yet. Well, I still maintain that if you hadn't antagonized him in the first place, this wouldn't be happening. Anyways, this is where the plot goes on a weird tangent. This random southern colonel wants to enlist Donkey Kong to help him steal a priceless emerald from a nearby museum.
I say that ape will get past the museum guards with no trouble at all.
But will he work for us, Colonel?
Call my phone if he won't work for Bill here. 'Cause I suspect our 8-foot fugitive has an eye for the ladies.
If I were Belle in this situation, I wouldn't like where this was going.
We have business to discuss.
Monkey business, that is.
Oh, never mind, she's into it. That is all kinds of wrong. So, with the promise of getting laid, DK heists the emerald. And boy howdy, do these museum guards suck shit.
Gotcha.
Donkey Kong? Shame on you!
Uh-oh. Jig up.
You just put that emerald right back where you found it.
Okay. It's a giant ape, and he's stealing the emerald.
Somebody get that girl out of the way.
What the fuck even? You were all standing around the podium while that exchange took place, and then you all teleported to the other side of the room, and you're only now reacting to everything. Who hired you?
He's got the emerald.
He's got our $1 million.
He's got Pauline.
Wait, why did the Colonel run in and incriminate himself? DK still could have handed it over. It's not like he expressed any intention of keeping it for himself. In any case, DK steals Pauline away to a swamp, which you'd expect would elicit some form of panic from her, but being DK's trainer and handler, she simply scolds him for his bad behavior.
We stay.
Besides, you know Mario's going to find you.
I'm not a damsel in distress. I'm just a damsel in disappointment. In the end, the emerald thieves are caught in a trap designed for DK. The emerald itself is returned to the museum, and DK gives everyone the slip by hijacking a bus.
That's better.
The second episode I'll be watching is Greenhouse Gorilla, which ties in with Donkey Kong 3. It's also a Season 2 episode, meaning it comes with a new intro. Yeah, nothing special. Just DK being chaotic, I guess.
He jumped inside the nursery.
That is the Mystery Machine. That is just a repainted Mystery Machine. Hey, Ruby Spears, were you feeling nostalgic there? So, this episode features Stanley the Bugman, tending to a sentient metal-eating plant named Herman, which a shady thief intends to steal from him.
I'll fix that pesky fly.
Oh man, is it just me, or is Stanley the most shafted character in gaming history? He was literally a successor to Mario, the most iconic video game character of all time, and yet, nobody has the foggiest idea who he is. Anyway, as the thief makes a getaway, he encounters Donkey Kong, and casually tricks him into thinking that Stanley is a bad guy.
He wants to hurt this poor innocent plant.
Oh, no. Donkey Kong.
The hoops they jump through to mimic the games while still painting both Mario and Donkey Kong in a relatively sympathetic light is genuinely kind of adorable.
You help us find Donkey Kong, and we'll help you find Herman.
Hey Stan, do you need a super mushroom or something? Not to size shame, but you look very dumpy when standing next to
My
Must be his lunch break.
It's weird seeing this incredibly normal, realistic reaction to seeing a wild ape when compared to the completely unfazed thief, or the Colonel, or Mario, or Pauline, or literally anyone who directly interacts with the story.
What did I tell you? You see, Stanley, Herman is perfectly fine.
So Mario's plan to capture DK and the metal-eating plants with a machine made of metal doesn't work for some reason.
Desserts this way. What?
Our truck!
Good going, Donkey Kong. Let's go.
There they go, Mario!
Wait. So in the time it took for you three to reach the front door of the supermarket, DK, Herman, and the thief were able to book it towards that police van, empty it, run back to their escape vehicle, which was at the front door of the supermarket, get in the vehicle, start the engine, and leave. How? Were you taking a 5-minute break?
We're going to a fancy party.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So the thief, who now identifies as one Mr. X, tries to steal from a bunch of socialites, which, honestly, all the more power to him, eat the rich. However, Mario, Stanley, and Pauline manage to tip Donkey Kong off before the plan can unfold.
He's using you and Herman to break into vaults and steal money.
Really?
And with that, DK is able to undermine Mr. X and leave him to the police.
Got him. Get me out of here!
And thanks to you, we have Donkey Kong.
Look again, Mario!
Haha, nope. Time to hijack some rich guy's vehicle. One which probably costs more than the contents of that safe did.
That's our Donkey Kong!
Donkey Kong!
The final episode of this DK cartoon is Season 2, Episode 6, Hairy Parents.
Donkey Kong, hi.
We'll never catch him in there, Mario!
I'm not an expert in animal rights, but wouldn't a safari park be a more ethical place for DK to live than the circus?
Mario.
Driving dangerously and with obscured vision, criminal property damage, endangering the public by releasing a full safari park's worth of wild animals. Yeah, I think that's at least a life sentence, Mario.
Donkey Kong.
Is that Funky? I mean, obviously this isn't Funky Kong himself, he goes by the name Sunny, but the style is uncanny.
Take plane.
He has a plane? Oh my god, Sunny has to be like Funky's dad or something. Maybe his granddad. Anyway, DK promises to deliver a letter to Sunny's mum, all the way in Africa. It's not specified what country this episode starts in, but if it's anywhere in the States, I can't see a poxy little biplane reaching Africa in less than 24 hours. Okay, make that 24 days.
This'll stop him.
Alrighty, we've now crossed a threshold of cartoon logic where rules no longer matter, chaos reigns, and we're just here for monkey shenanigans.
I'll lasso him before he gets away. What a beauty. I can sell him for a fortune. I'll lasso him before he gets away. Huh?
So in case the general format of this show hasn't quite clicked with you yet, the ongoing pursuit of DK is always complicated by a secondary antagonist. One who usually drives Mario, Pauline, and DK to work together.
Wrong, Abe, but you'll have to do.
And in this case, the villain of the week is this twat, Trapper Jack.
Now, you just have to sneak into the gorilla cage and cut a hole in the floor.
Terrific.
Naturally, this leads us to a comedy of errors, where Mario is put up for auction.
Who will open the bidding? $100.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 1980s. At least they have the good grace not to give any ooga booga dialogue to the African men in tribal garb. But why, if I may introduce logic back into the room, would they be attending an auction for the illegal sale of their own local anthropomorphic wildlife to a bunch of assumingly rich white settlers? Like, that doesn't really make sense. Also, pro tip, the last place you should be doing racist depictions of black people is in an auction scene. So, moving on, before we all get more uncomfortable, Pauline has DK create a diversion while she takes charge in releasing all of the captive animals, including a rhino. Okay, between Sunny and the riding of a rhino, I have to ask, did any of the staff at Rare tape this episode and then watch it back on video? Did this episode help to inspire Donkey Kong Country? Because that is too coincidental.
You haven't beaten me yet, Mario! Now you have.
He won't trap any wild animals for a while.
Haha, yeah! Fuck that guy for trying to capture wild animals! Wait, Mario?
Aw, isn't that sweet, Mario?
Yeah, but not as sweet as catching that furball. Oh, no!
But the wing! You broke that wing off! Like, come on! Did anyone writing this give anything more than a shit? Okay, that's enough for this show. It's all very samey and you get the picture. I know that 3 episodes isn't much, but there are a lot of Supercade segments to cover. None of them ran for that long, and most of them will be getting their own videos. So, next time I visit the Supercade, I'll be seeing how Donkey Kong's son and Donkey Kong's father fared in his own show. Thank you all for watching and supporting me. Even when needlessly litigious corporations like Toei tried to bury me. And an even bigger thank you to Anonymous, Dan Brown, Fitzwilliam Ramsbottom, Jack Mortar, Pixel Pusher, Pokepal, Shane Boy, and Thomas Walker. And don't worry everyone, we will get to the Donkey Kong Country cartoon soon enough.